Well, I never thought it would end like this. Just because I got no tits, I'll shave my legs, I'll wear a bra. Even cut my penis up for you.
Aw, that's so sweet.
She has a girlfriend now.
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 Hey, it's your boy Jay, and yes, it is the off week. The week for me and my partner in crime right over here, the best Gout Machine, decide to surprise you with some extra content. But without further ado, the host and the leader of the Gout Foundation, pointing the wrong, well, no, I pointed the right way.
It is I, the Jenny69 of Wrestle Talk, the best Gout Machine, your party host and titty twister of the Gout Foundation. I'm so happy to be here. We're going to change lives today with our video, God Bless America.
So this week, we have something that is going to blow your mind. It turns out that Mr. Perfect is indeed not perfect. Now, let me play you a clip and see if you can pick it out. And the people at home, maybe, as well.
I am absolutely perfect. And in the game of chess, such is the game of life. By the way, checkmate. I am absolutely perfect.
So before I point out the fact to show you how much Mr. Perfect is not perfect, tell me how much you know about the game of chess, and let me know if maybe you happen to see something during his move that quote-unquote checkmate that he got.
Jay, I think there's a slight miscommunication there. I can't quite hear you. I think we're going to see Mr. Perfect play chess. Well, to celebrate that, I'm going to kiss Froggy Omega in hopes that he becomes a prince. During Forbidden Door's main event, we had Bryan Danielson take on Kazuchika Okada in a dream match for the ages that ended in a submission from Okada. But if you notice, at the end of the match, when Okada, quotation marks, taps out, the camera is not on his hands, it's not on his face either. Which makes me question everything that the almighty Okada would do something so historic, but not in the view of the camera. I sense we had another Montreal screw job in Toronto. Is Montreal and Toronto, like, far from each other? I don't know anything about geography, nor do I know anything about Canada other than their delicious poutine. But me personally, I think it's all a scam. I don't think Kazuchika Okada tapped out or submitted in any way, shape, or form. They just didn't want those dirty New Japan people to win.
Oh, wow, another knee. Oh, look at that. There goes another knee. Oh, clothesline, flip-de-doo. Oh, that was so impactful how Omega or Ospreay dropped Ospreay or Omega on that thing to cause bleeding. Oh, the jump over the top rope with arms spread to signify the clearance over the top rope either Omega or Ospreay or both were able to do. Oh, one-winged angel, Omega kicks out immediately. Oh, Tiger Driver. Oh, Dragon Suplex. Oh, here's Don Callis and Takashita. Oh, Don Callis. Well, why would you help Ospreay beat Omega? I thought you were trying to make Omega better. Oh, Ospreay barely got that win because he had to uncover that elbow after hitting his 7th rising blade, hidden blade, after hitting his move 7 times. But the 7th time was unprotected.
Oh, Froggy. You were a prince to begin with.
Okay, so let's look at the board here. So Mr. Perfect moves his brother. And as we all know in the game of chess, we are to attack the king. So here are all the moves that the king has. So yeah, it kind of looks like everywhere that the king could move, he is indeed in trouble, and that does make a checkmate. Now tell me, what do you happen to notice that makes this not really a checkmate?
Well, obviously, the queen is in no mortal danger. Also, I'm not even sure I've played chess, in like the last 30 years. Been a long, long time. But, obviously, it's a check. Kind of like the stuff that AEW should be sending me. For, they've been taking away the Froggy Omega name on that Canadian Kenny Omega. I'm insulted. Slightly aroused, but very insulted.
So I'm too lazy to watch my reaction to Omega Ospreay back. But I feel from what I remember that I said or what I reacted to, even though I recorded that reaction 3 days before the match, I kind of feel like it was spot on. Other than me mentioning Takeshita, and did I mention Ibushi? Other than those two mentions, I believe I literally commentated the entire Omega Ospreay match. Just showing you they are not great wrestlers if I am able to predict the entire match 2 days ahead of time.
Now my next reaction is for a match most of you didn't see, because it happened at the exact same time Forbidden Door was going out. It was Ultimate Women's Wrestling in Los Angeles, and we had the Lucha Baddie, Miranda Alizé, take on Danny B for the, I believe it was the National UWW Championship. And it was an amazing match. It was fun. It was violent. Thumbtacks were used. Trash cans were used. These women beat the ever-living hell out of each other for this, the championship. I wasn't going to say prestigious, but I barely know the thing. But hey, great match. And she brought out the championship. Miranda Alizé won the championship that night. She held it up. And I couldn't help but notice that it looked very similar to the NWA Television Championship. Then I got closer to looking like it is the NWA Television Championship. They just, I don't know if they lost their belt and didn't even have a belt to begin with, and someone had a replica. Hell, I own a replica of that belt. That's how I know what it was. I love that belt. And Mr. Perfect here, I don't know, I'm questioning that name now. Like, it scares me that he would go by that name when obviously he doesn't know how to play chess, or at least he doesn't know how to win chess, because no one in WWE knows how to play chess. Possibly George the Animal Steel after that lobotomy, but Mr. Perfect himself, no.
So yes, the fact that Wyatt has another move, just because it's checkmate doesn't mean the game just instantly ends. You have to see if there's a way out before you surrender to the quote-unquote checkmate. Now, if you're dumb enough, you might fall for it. But look at this. The knight has a move that blocks checkmate from happening. Oh, check this out. The queen has not only one, but two possible moves to prevent a checkmate and the king being taken. Now, don't get me wrong. Most likely, once this move's made, it may cause something unless the rooks move queen, whatever. But I'm just saying, Mr. Perfect calling checkmate when he clearly does not have checkmate, in my opinion, shows why he was no longer called Mr. Perfect once he left the WWE. But you tell me, what do you think, Best Gout?
Well, he can no longer use the name Mr. Perfect after he left. It's not because of any type of trademark. You can't trademark the name Mr. Perfect. And he went on to go by that bullshit name, Kurt Hennig, when obviously his real name is Alabaster Ambidextrous. Look it up on Wikipedia, kids. It's all lies. It's all bullshit. God, I just love being American.
And that's all we got for this week of the off week. Once again, thank you for checking out the Gout Foundation. I hope you found us in a great place. But for... Oh, I'm pointing the right way.
This
Fawn.
has been the best scout machine of my boy, Jay, representing changing lives, leaving you slightly pregnant, and paying most of the child support. We will hopefully be on Putting You Over on their Purple channel, and you can just look us up. I hope you found us somewhere. Tell us that you found us. Go look up me and Jay both on TikTok and all the other socials, where we are just the greatest human beings to ever step foot on the planet Earth. You just want to kiss us on the mouth, don't you, America? On the mouth. And we're not like that. You gotta wine and dine me. Also, I'm married. Shame on you, America. Shame on you. And shame on Mr. Perfect.
We have some Gout Foundation breaking news. The winner of the Bray Wyatt figure is about to be announced. Hello, good evening, good night, afternoon, or whatever time it is your way. This is Willie B. Hardigan, news correspondent of the Gout Foundation. And the Gout Foundation, after searching high and low, but not in the middle, have finally found another winner for the Bray Wyatt Magician action figure. As we all know, the previous winner fell off the face of the earth without claiming his prize. But without further ado, here's the best Gout machine to announce the winner of the Bray Wyatt figure.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is unprecedented. We have a winner for the Bray Wyatt Magician figurine. We've been trying to get people to win. We've been throwing out possibilities of winning. You know, you could fight a homeless man in the street while covered in Vaseline, or you could put the robot emoji. I was really hoping that this person had fought the homeless people while covered in Vaseline and calling up their mother to ask for forgiveness, but they did not do this. But hey, what the heck, you know, I don't write the rules, even though I kind of do. And we got this beautiful envelope holding the winner. All right. Let me. All right. Look at that sensuality there from this big-ass, obnoxious envelope brought to you by Gout Foundation Productions, my wife. All right. The winner is Metal Pulse. Congratulations, Metal Pulse. You have won the Bray Wyatt Magician figurine. I'm just so proud of you. I knew that you could do it all along. I told you from the beginning, if you just oil up your ankles and bite into a banana without choking, you will win something. And you did. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Metal Pulse. We will be in touch soon. Get it, guys? Willie B. Hardigan. Ah! Ah! Yeah!